Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Horror. 2 in a row. Man, it's like back in the old days. So today, or tonight rather, if you hear weird noise in the background, it's raining right now. So tonight, I'm going to watch a movie I haven't watched in many years. Matter of fact, the last time I watched it is when I had it delivered by Netflix. That's right, kids. Netflix would actually send DVDs to your house, and you would watch them, and you'd send them back, and then you can, get some more. So that's the last time I watched it, when Netflix was sending out DVDs. And the movie I'm going to watch is called Underground. Now, I don't remember anything about it at all. I just remember the name of it, and I was like, you know what? It's been so long since I've watched. I don't remember anything about it. Let's do Saturday Night Horror. So I actually had to look up what the movie was about, and apparently it's a group of friends trapped in an underground military bunker find themselves at the mercy of ravenous creatures, which means they're being eaten by these creatures. And I wish I could remember more about it, but it's just been so long that I don't remember. But I'm looking forward to watching it, man. I can't even remember if I liked it or not. We're going to find out tonight. Now, as far as cooking goes, I'm probably just going to make another Wild Mike's pizza. I didn't get anything out to cook this morning. It completely slipped my mind, so I apologize for that. But yeah, we're going to sit out here in the front room. Hopefully Bella will join us. We're going to watch Underground, have some Wild Mikes again. Hopefully it keeps raining so the idiots across the street won't be out there setting off firecrackers. Yeah, I don't like my neighbors. I've told you that already. So yeah, without further ado, let's go in the kitchen. Let's get dinner ready so we can watch this movie.
Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen and have ourselves a snack.
Alright, everyone, I think it's time to go start dinner. It is 8 p.m. and the sun is still up. I hate that, man. 8:07 p.m. Excuse me. Alright, let's go out here in the garage. Of course, we have to get mandatory Jurassic Park movie poster shot. Alright. So we've got some Wild Mikes left over. We're going to get, of course, the Supreme. We've got Supreme and we've got pepperoni left. Oh, man. Okay, that lid does not stay open on its own. Hello, Bella. You ready for your treats? Okay. You ready for your treats? Okay. Let's get your treats, pretty girl. All right. Well, if I can get them in my hand, Bella, I'll get them to you. There you go. Alright, we're going to get this on the pizza tray here. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, there we go. Wild Mikes. I'm going to wait for the oven to preheat and we'll cook this bad boy. I'm tempted to take all the pepperonis off of it. You know what? I might do that, man. Give me a second. Alright, there we go. Took all the pepperonis off. Lately, pepperoni has been upsetting my stomach, man. And I do not want to spend my Saturday night in the bathroom launching a fleet of protein submarines, so we're going to take the pepperonis off and just, at least should be good like that. Anyway, there's Bella looking out the back. Keep an eye on the backyard. So anyway, it is a little after 8:15. I'll put this back in the kitchen. So I'm not going to start the movie yet. I'm not the only one up right now, so I'm not going to start the movie off. I forgot to turn the light on. I just walked in total darkness for y'all. So I'm going to find something to watch for a little while, but yeah, when the pizza's done cooking, go back in the kitchen, show you how it turned out. Alright, everyone. It's actually Sunday afternoon. After I cooked dinner last night, was eating dinner, I was waiting for it to get dark so I could watch the movie, and I ended up falling asleep. That's what happens when you get old. So I had to watch the movie this morning, and we're going to talk about it now. Now, usually I do these recap portions of the video sitting in my recliner with the Jason Takes Manhattan poster in the background. But for those of you who've been following the channel for a while, you know that my recliner is also Bella's bed. And Bella is sleeping. So yeah, can't do it in the recliner today because Bella has gone to bed. She's taking her afternoon nap. So yeah, when she's sleeping in the recliner, I don't have the heart to move her. So anyway, Underground. Yeah, the movie wasn't bad. The dialogue was really lame though. So basically, it's a group of friends who. Well, let's start at the beginning. I'm not going to spoil too much, but the beginning of the movie, we see a team of special forces troops go down to this military bunker and get absolutely slaughtered and torn apart by these creatures. They stand up, they got 2 legs, 2 arms, they walk like humans, stand like humans, but obviously they're not. They're stronger, highly intelligent. So they absolutely destroy this special forces group. 2 years later, a group of teenagers and young people decide to have a rave on the site where the bunkers are, the old military base, because of course, if you're in a horror movie, you have young folks having parties where they're not supposed to have parties, and something bad always happens. So anyway, our main group of characters here are mostly military or ex-military, I don't know. They're like in their 20s or something, and they're at this rave. One of them gets in a fight with someone else, and then his friends start fighting. One group pulls out a gun, and our main group of characters tries to run away, ends up going into the bunker while they're running away, close the door behind them, and they lock themselves in. The door was unlocked to get in, but once they closed it again, somehow they're locked in. They can't get back out. So they're trying to find a way to get out of this bunker, and of course it happens to be the huge bunker where these creatures are, and it does not take long for these creatures to start attacking these people. They're killing them, picking them off one by one, and as the movie progresses, excuse me, as the movie progresses, we find out that some psychotic scientist, I guess working for the military, has genetically engineered these creatures. We see newspaper clippings of a female hiker missing in the mountains, and we find out that somehow either the military or the scientists kidnapped her, and they got her pregnant, and they're injecting alligator DNA into her belly. I can't remember if they said it was any other DNA. At this point, I was just like, oh my god, what? So yeah, it's like half human, half alligator, and They're trained to think like soldiers. They're created to replace human soldiers, so they think like soldiers, but they're highly intelligent, super strength, super agility. And we find out that this scientist did something that makes them constantly ravenous, extremely hungry, constantly. They always need to feed. And so, yeah, anyone in the bunker becomes food except for the evil scientist himself. I guess they look at him like a father figure. Yeah. So anyway, the whole movie is this group of friends trying to get out of the bunker, trying to survive being attacked by these cannibalistic creatures. And yeah, and since they're military or ex-military, we get all the lame dialogue. Stand up, soldier. Stay focused, soldier. Move forward, soldier. Oh my god. I'm like, dude, stop. Just because you're military doesn't mean you have to have the lame dialogue, call everybody soldier, and you know that's what happens. Like, you see it with athletes, like football players and TV shows. Well, when I go for they use football analogies and it does lame dialogue, and that's what this was, just lame military analogies and dialogue, and everybody was soldier. Keep your head up, soldier. Just lay down, soldier. I'm like, shut the hell up, soldier. Oh Lord. Despite all that, believe it or not, it wasn't a bad movie. Would I recommend it? I'd recommend just taking a look at it. I don't think I'll ever be watching it again. I mean, it's good for a one-time watch, but more than that, I don't see it happening. One of the cool things about it, Sophia Pernis, was it Pernis or Pernas from Blood and Treasure, was in here, and she was the only female character in here that had a level head. The rest of them were classic horror females, like total airheads who freaked out at every little thing and got themselves killed. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, Underground wasn't bad. It's good for watching one time, but like I said, after watching it one time, I don't think I'd go back to it. I mean, it was what it was, and it has kind of a twisted ending. You think the movie's over, and then something happens, and you're like, wow, that's messed up. But at that point, I don't know, I was kind of ready for it to be over. So anyway, that is it for this week's episode of Saturday Night Horror. Definitely a different vibe. Having to watch the movie Sunday morning. Having baby Bella in my recliner / her bed. So yeah, Underground, check it out one time. You may like it, you might not. It's not the worst, it's not the greatest, it is what it is. I don't think I'm going to do an episode next weekend because next weekend is 4th of July weekend, and I'm pretty sure all I'm going to hear the entire night is my idiot neighbors setting off firecrackers. Yeah, you know how I feel about my neighbors. They are morons. So I think I'll wait and do the week after. You know, hopefully they'll be done with their firecrackers by then, because sometimes they're not. But anyway, I'm not going to get into it. They're idiots, and we'll leave it at that. Y'all know this. Anyway, on behalf of myself and the sleeping baby Bella over there, hope y'all enjoy this episode. I will see you in 2 weeks for another episode of Saturday Night Horror, and I think it's going to be a special episode. We may have some Australian horror on the next episode. I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, I hope y'all have a good weekend. Have a good week. Y'all take care.